Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Joe Mitchell, and I am very happy to be with you today. And we're talking about one of my favorite topics, which is meditation. Now, you know me maybe through EFT, tapping, and that is one of my also favorites. But I don't know if you know this about me, but I used to be a monk for 5 years, and I used to meditate a couple hours every day. And even now, I meditate an hour a day. And I want to tell you that meditation will reduce your stress. If you do it on a regular basis, meditation will reduce your stress and have you much more in the moment, much more present. Sometimes people call it mindfulness. Mindfulness and meditation are a little bit different, but they're pretty much the same in this context of being present, paying attention to your breath. Because let's keep it really simple right now. It's just breathing, being present, noticing your body, noticing your tensions and all that kind of thing. I'm not going to lead you in any meditations on this particular track, but I just want you to know that it is a great way to put the habit of stress reduction into your daily routine. And if you do this and tapping, man, you are going to be so much more relaxed and so much more enjoying your life than if you just kind of carry the stress around with you. So let's get talking about these 10 guidelines, and let's do it. So one of the things that you want to know is that you can learn this. You really can learn meditation if you just practice it a little bit every day. I'm a very big fan of a little bit every day. That's really, really important. So it could be challenging. This could be, I've been meditating now for a long, long time. I don't even want to tell you how many years. It's been a long, long time. And the whole idea is just don't give up. Just stay with it. Stay with it. Let your mind relax and relax and relax. And there are a lot of different ways to meditate. So we'll talk about some of those today. Let's talk about guideline number 1 for meditation success. Set and keep a daily schedule. So even if it's a minute a day, or 5 minutes a day is probably like a more realistic, like every day I'm gonna do 5 minutes. Like I do 5 minutes of yoga every day, and I just say this is what I'm doing. I'm doing 5 minutes of yoga, and that's it. And I just do it first thing in the morning. So that's what I recommend, truly, to do your meditation first thing in the morning before you get all involved in things, because it becomes a lot harder. There's some things in the future of this particular video where I'll tell you some other stuff, but first thing in the morning is a great way to do it. And as you see in the writing here, meditating once a week is about like brushing your teeth once a week. It's a good thing, I mean, it gets the plaque off. It gets your teeth a little more manageable and a little healthier. But once a week is just not enough. You got to do it more often. So make a priority to do it every day. And just try this. I tell you, you'll get hooked. You'll start to fall in love with it. So set and keep a daily schedule. Guideline number 1. Number 2 of the guidelines, the 10 guidelines for meditation success. Start small. So this again is the key to habit development. You start small. You do just a little bit every day, and it makes such a difference. As you do it every day, it's going to, and I say 5 minutes is a good amount of time. 5 minutes, you can just set your timer. We'll talk about timers a little later, but you just set your timer and you just do it. And, after a while, you'll say, okay, I got this 5 minutes. Let me try 10. Let me try 15. I do quite a bit more than that, but it's a good start. 5 minutes really works. So let's get it on. Number 3 of the 10 guidelines for meditation success. Meditate in a comfortable position. Some people see these yogis doing meditation in these cross-legged positions and they think like, oh, I've got to do meditation on the floor. No, you don't. You can sit in a chair, you can put a pillow on the chair and just be comfortable. The whole idea is just relax. This is the whole idea with meditation. You're letting go of stress. So find a comfortable position and do your meditation. Come on, do it. Here's guideline number 4 of the 10 guidelines for meditation success. It all starts with the breath. This is the best way to start with your meditation. Just focus on your breath. And there are really basically 2 ways you can do that. One, you can just watch it and just do it, just breathe naturally and just watch your breath. Or you can actually control your breath and breathe at a slow and steady pace. You can hold your breath. There are a lot of different meditation ways to breathe. But the whole idea is that breath is one of the best focuses for your meditation. So start with that definitely, and deep in and out breaths makes such a difference. So keep it going. Let's do it. Now we're on to guideline number 5 of the 10 guidelines of meditation success. And this one is an important one, I think. Use a timer. So you don't want to just be hanging out in meditation as long as it feels right or whatever. I mean, you can do that sometimes, but using a timer is really a great way to get yourself accustomed to a certain set amount of time, and that you don't have to worry about the time and how much time has passed. So please get yourself a timer. This is one of my favorite timers, but there's all kinds of timers on watches and on online. So whatever works for you is great. Get a timer. Beautiful. Now let's go to guideline number 6 of the 10 guidelines for meditation success. And this one's a little bit out there. Okay? Meditate a minute an hour. That's a lot. Well, I mean, that's a lot of discipline to do that every hour. You'd have to set like an alarm every hour and then just sit for a minute. But the whole idea is to get regular and to learn it. I mean, if you want to learn how to meditate fast, meditating a minute an hour is going to help you a lot, because then you're going to start to get the idea of focusing on your breath. Now I would say, I think you should close your eyes, but you can also do a lot of times people do meditation with their eyes open, looking down. I personally like to close the eyes, but if you do a minute an hour, you're going to get a lot of practice in meditation. So that's just something to think about. Let's keep it going. Okay, guideline number 7 of the 10 guidelines for meditation success. Experiment. So there's all kinds of different ways you can meditate. And I would say get an app. I would say meditate standing up, meditate while walking, meditate in a chair, meditate with crossed legs. There's all kinds of ways. Meditate in the morning versus the afternoon. There's all kinds of ways that you can experiment with what works for you. And find something that works for you and just put it into your schedule so that you can be more present, have less stress, and enjoy your life more. And also be more productive, because when you are in that meditative state, you're in a flow state, you're in a focus state, and that's what you really want to be. So go for it. Let's look at number 8. Let's look at number 8 of the 10 Guidelines for Meditation Success. Read about meditation. And there's so much to read, and I would not just say read about it. I just put that reading as a general idea, but personally I love to listen and I love to watch. So videos are also great. Audios are really great. I mean, there are so many audios, so many videos, so much written on meditation. Just read a little bit about it so that you understand it more, so that you kind of get the sense of what you're doing and how it fits into a larger scope of spirituality, if you like, or of just health. So read, watch, listen. Very important. You'll get a lot out of it. Now let's move on to number 9 of the 10 Guidelines for Meditation Success. And this one is practice patience. It takes a while to really learn how to meditate. So don't be so anxious to get it all done. Just take your time. Keep doing it consistently, regularly. Make it a part of your practices. And watch how much more relaxed you are, how much less stressed you are, how much in difficult situations that you have a centered perspective. And that's such a blessing to be able to be centered in difficult situations. So just keep practicing and have some patience with it, because it will eventually work for you. Now let's go to number 10 of 10 Guidelines for Meditation Success. Meditate everywhere. So this could also be used in conjunction with the 1-minute meditation, but meditate whenever you can, wherever you can, different places. It makes your meditation more powerful when you're able to be flexible about where you meditate. So that doesn't mean that you spend half an hour meditating, in in a really super hot room, or in a place like in a place where there's a lot of traffic or something like that. No. But learn how to meditate everywhere, and you will gain some real experience to be able to be present, be focused, be yourself in many, many situations where it might be hard otherwise. So that's number 10. Now, I want you to realize, finally, in this 10 Guidelines for Meditation Success, I want you to realize that you can be free from stress and anxiety. You really can. I mean, not that it will never come, but that when it does, that you can meditate it away, or as I like to as well, tap it away. Tapping also is a good remedy for stress and anxiety. But I want you to have many different ways. I want you to find the ways that really work for you. And to be a regular meditator doesn't really take a whole lot. It just takes you just deciding that you're going to be consistent about it, and that you're going to do it once in a while, at least. Hopefully every day, hopefully first thing in the morning before you get started with everything, but that's up to you. And finally, if you'd like to, I give sessions that are complimentary and that are something that I think that you would get a lot out of. I call them less stress, more results sessions. 15-minute session where we can look at where your stress is and how I'll give you at least one way to combat that. I have a lot of tools in my toolbox, so please feel free to reach out, activate your greatness /free. It's also, I also have coaching sessions too, where we can do coaching on your most important goals, and that can also be done on that free page. So please go there and sign up for a session and let's talk. Thanks so much, and I will Talk to you soon.